Hello and welcome. My name is Christian with Codeware, and today I want to discuss tracking welder continuity within Shopfloor. Now, to get started, I'm going to start in the beginning, and we're going to be looking at one of our new welders who has no qualifications. Alright, now to get started, we do have this option that can help you generate your WPQ number, or you can enter that information manually. I'm going to start by selecting my welder. So here we'll be looking at John Doe. Next, we're able to select our welding procedure. This is not required, but it can be helpful to autocomplete some of the information on our form. So here I have a list of my published and passing procedures that are filtered by the ASME code. I'm going to add an additional filter to find the form or the procedure that I'm looking for a little bit quicker. So here we go. We'll select that welding procedure. Next, we'll select the appropriate date. Let's say he made this weld back in February. I'll click OK. That will update our date. Then we'll just check the rest of our information and click Create. Now, Shopfloor has created our welder performance qualification record, as you can see here. Because we have selected a welding procedure, as you can see here, the software's automatically started filling out some of the information, such as the joint type, groove angle. We have our base metal information. We can also see the process type and the filler metal. So lots of information has already been auto-completed for us. Now, an additional step that Shopfloor can help us with is calculating qualified ranges. So for that example, I'm going to go to my base metal tab. And in the top right, with the drop-down arrow, I'm going to select Calculate Ranges. So now the software is going to help us calculate ranges for things like RP numbers, thicknesses. It'll also fill out information such as your position, some of your filler metal requirements as well. Now, of course, we're still performing code checks. So if we go to our deficiency tab, we can click refresh and see any requirements that we still need to meet. In this case, I have a guided bend test that is required. So I'll go to my tests, add a guided bend test. And in this case, we'll just put in our specimen number, the type of test that's being performed. We can also include the date and the status. Now we do need two, so I'm going to make a copy and we'll just change the specimen number and the test type. All right, now with that information, we'll go back to our deficiencies and just check that everything looks good. And now one thing that's really important to consider whenever you're writing a new WPQ is that in order for us to track your welder continuity and qualifications, it does have to be published. So again, I'm going to go to the top right with my drop-down arrow and make sure I publish this document. And I'm also going to save it as well. So now, let's go back into our qualification summary to see his updated qualifications. So as you can see here, he's now qualified for this process and method. And we can see when he first welded, which is the same as the last, and his expiration date. Now, additionally, we can also upkeep his qualification with our continuity log. So here again, this makes updating welder continuity very easy. We can start by selecting a welding procedure if we prefer, or we can specify the process and method that was used. So I'm going to go in and select the same procedure that we were looking at earlier. There we go. And I'm going to say that this is for qualification maintenance. We'll select the name of our welder. One thing to note is that you can update your continuity for multiple welders. So if I click Add Welders here, I'll be able to select specific welders that are also welding to this procedure. Next, I'll select my completed date. If I have any tests, I can add that information down here, and then I can create my continuity entry form. And we can see now that his last weld has been updated as well as his expiration. Now, if you have any questions or you'd like to see a personalized demonstration of Shopfloor, please give us a call at area code 941-927 888-888-2670, or you can email sales@codeware.com. We look forward to speaking with you, and we hope you have a great day.